Good morning, children. How are you today, huh? Oh, shits. Oh, wow, look at that. Mortal Kombat 2 on the Game Boy. Why bother? I mean, honestly. Fucking... At least it's better than the first one. I get a fucking snoot full of that. Ah, Raiden spelled with a Y as well. Ah, just keeps on. That doesn't look very good. I never even saw Mortal Kombat 3 for it. You just gotta know your limits, you know? Like, it's just... I feel crazy sometimes. Let's port that to that. You probably shouldn't. Like, that was back in the day, too, where in order to fit on the cartridge, they just cut a character out. You know? Like, just a whole character would be gone because they wouldn't, you know, be able to fucking get him in there. Because, of course, you can't. Ah, look. Fucking, you know, comics and shit. I think because I think this one doesn't have Johnny Cage and the Game Gear one doesn't have Kano. Yeah, there we are. There's Kano. Yeah, no Johnny Cage in the Game Boy. Let's just not have a character. Oh, okay, is that gonna mean that there's like lots of frames of animation or it's gonna run smoothly? Oh heavens no. No, 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 no. No, none of that's happening. The sad thing is like fucking, you know, the Neo Geo Pocket demonstrated that you could sort of manage this. And like even Street Fighter Alpha for the Game Boy fucking Color was like a good demonstration of like, here's how you do it. Here's the parts you strip away. Oh yeah, the Street Fighter Alpha on the Game Boy is Street Fighter Alpha. It's legitimately fun. Like, I remember getting that for the Game Boy fucking Color and like just day after day being astonished by it. Because even all the cheats are there. Like, I figured, okay, you know, yeah, you got all the characters, you got all the moves and stuff. It's like, alright, they probably won't have Dan. Dan's in it! You gotta do the fucking cheat, but you get Dan. It's like, fuck, you did this. You fucking managed. Mind-boggling. Boy, you need to eat something. Wacky. The current cropper. I mean, like, look, the NetherRealm series of Mortal Kombat games are a category above all of that's come before them, regardless of their internal faults in either the fighting system, the core design, or the fucking turd flakes they sprinkle on top. They're better. Like, that first 2D run were barely functional competitive games. You know? They're just... There's just not a lot you can do when it's really just the special moves and that's it. Like, it's that thing of, like, there are bad fighting games and then there are just non-functional fighting games. It's a little bit like that. I wouldn't call them non-functional, but you can't really compare those, like, that earlier crop, even the fucking PS2 era 3D ones, to, like, you know, 9, 10, 11, and 1. Like, if you know, the problems with 1 are, like, more to do with the minutia of fighting games, and do you want to have assist characters? Why are the assist characters there? Are you going to balance the assist characters very well? Yeah, I feel like this is a Poindexter. Who's this for? You know, let's just have a difference of opinion. Oh, I used to actually know this. I can't remember though. He is bony. Okay. Everybody used to come play my games. Venture capital money has forced my kingdom into a perpetual growth cycle, creating the addition of innumerable layers of worthless managers. Okay. Okay. I figured this would be a fighting game section. Alright, we'll take it. There's just so much talking in this game. Ow, my penis. Alright, I don't think... Ah, fuck me. Alright, maybe I should have listened to that, because... Okay, that guy's like, I don't know, pointing a sink at me or something. Ah, God, it's a fucking numpad. I almost found it. What was duck? We're one of those stupid, you know, numeric notation freaks that can help me out here. Alright, 3's, I think, defend. 1 is that. Oh, I got fucking... This is hard when you are, like, a person and don't have a numpad, because why would you? Stop fucking hitting me with burps. I don't think I can... Oh, okay, no, okay. Stop it. Alright, bam. Where's his health bar? Why haven't fucking, like... How often do I have to squirt this cunt to get, like, anything to happen here? This is kind of, like... It looks like a fighting game, but it's more, like... I'd say... Well, it's not Punch-Out exactly, but it's just, like... You just gotta push, like, the duck button when you got a duck. Look. Can this end... Is it feasible to just make this not happen anymore? So I can see other parts of it. Ah, fuck me. Alright, let's... Ah, God damn it. Oh, fuck me. God damn it. I was mashing. I fucking hit that again. I think it's just gonna be like a compilation of moderately passable minigames. I'm a little disappointed I didn't find that. Right. Big guys with muscles. Save steroid stallions from mutated muscles. A lot of effort went into that, and I think that's unfortunate. Okay. I wonder if this is the thing I'm thinking of. Just write shit. Alright. I feel like I've played this in some form. Like, maybe not as Wacky Wheels, but as some fucking knockoff. Like, this might be the basis for Scunny Cart or something. Wacky. Beavis Soft? I don't think you're allowed to call something Beavis Soft. Okay. Let's just fucking... Morris. No. Alright. Alright. Go. Time trial, just so I can get a fucking... just so I can get a feel for what the controls might be. After what? Oh, yeah. The thing about a parody is you are still ultimately doing the thing you're parodying, so you kind of want that to be good. You know, you still gotta be, like... That's why it takes a bit more fucking sophistication than, like, the dum-dums suspect. I mean, look, you know, could be worse. I mean, it could be smoother, you know, that was my worry going into it, was it just feels like it's going to be a little bit, like, you know, chunky. It has online play. I like the idea of there just being someone sitting, just, you know, they sit there for 8 hours a day waiting for someone to show up for online play for Wacky Wheels. Any day now. Okay. Fucking words. Uncle Seymour is a scientific wizard. I'm already annoyed. Other members of your family may dispute this and warn you not to hang around Simple Simon for fear of some of his craziness rubbing off on you. But even as far back as your earliest memories, you haven't seen him for blah blah blah. Let's not. Okay. Fuck me running. This is the kind of game you'd run on like one of those old word processors before like just personal computers were a big thing. Like you just used to be able to buy something that was literally just like for fucking typing, and that was it. God, look at that. I wonder if whoever made this lost it all in a Ponzi scheme. Well, Airplane's one of those ones that, like, completely, you know, dominates and largely, deletes the fucking historical record of the thing it was parodying. Wall pipe. Oh, come on. Ah. The first two scary movies were good. Went to shit after that, but fucking. I mean, again, for the younger of you, the fucking hacking game for fucking, you know, BioShock used to be a game. You know, they just used just a whole fucking game. Scary Movie 2 is fine. Good parody film. You know, there were still jokes in it that were actual constructed jokes and not just like whatever was on TV at the time. I don't even know what this is. I can't even see what the fucking preview was. I mean, they definitely should stay R-rated. This is gonna be an Arkanoid. So the fun thing about some of these old games is like you can't just hold a direction. You have to like tap it, and that doesn't work when you're playing a fucking Arkanoid clone. 1980 fucking 2. Um, Bioshock's 15 plus years old. Yeah. Time passes. Okay. I'm glad we got this. You'll see one of these guys at every city community farm. Yeah, like I'll take any fucking challenge about Scary Movie 3 and 4 being better than 2. I think you need to go back and watch some of those. Oh, Jesus. What do I gotta do? I feel like this will be the most interesting thing about this game. I didn't even get a chance to read what that said. It's just this again. I love when it's like solution to anything is just like, hey, you haven't made a character. It's not like go to the character creator first. It's just, hey, you haven't made a character. Hard crash to DOS. I mean, it looks like a fusion of those funny little like Ultima level RPGs and those stupid mining games. And that guy's here for some reason. That little guy makes me chuckle. Little garden gnome. Man in Tights is funny. From the plains of Carthage to the forests of Britain, from Greece and Persia to Rome herself. Tower defense before it was like just a free fucking thing you'd get on your phone. Doop. Okay, let's try this. Alright. Start a campaign. Let's harass the Celts. Oh, curse you, ancient Roman copy protection. I mean, shit, I watched Brain Donors again the other day. That holds up. Like, it's just a night at the opera, but still. I mean, look, I think we're getting enough of an understanding of what the game is from the little video there. Man, the only fucking Roman game I want to play is, I don't know, something that assists the Gracchi with their land reforms. Just wasn't ready for that title screen. Like, the thing about Brain Donors is it also goes for like it is on the fucking edge of not being a feature film. Like, it goes for like an hour and 10 minutes or something. It's really, 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 really short, which helps. You know, don't overstay. Don't linger. Don't drag shit out. That and like John Turturro doing basically the fucking Groucho role was really, really, really good. Like, he's fucking sharp at that. All of these suck. I was hoping it was going to be watching middle-aged dudes run. I guess my dream of man turismo will remain unfulfilled. don't even know what I'm looking at. I think there's multiple versions of this, maybe. Or maybe, like... I want the version with graphics. Can I have the graphics version, please? Alright. Choice. Mortal Kombat. Ooh, there we go. Oh, I'm the wee little baby. Unplug the system. Is that it down there? Could you imagine playing this with, like, just the fucking text? So I don't think I'm allowed to touch the fucking dynamite. I thought that might have been an item. You know, more for me, I suppose. Okay, that's the exit. God, that music is really sounding familiar. What is that? That's gonna drive me nuts. I know that tune from somewhere. But, fuck that. Everything's just Boulder Dash. It never fucking ends. This just looks like fucking... Oh, okay, it is. It's add-on levels. Shurikens. I like shurikens and then just the chain gun there. That reminds me, actually, I downloaded, there's some fucking cool looking Duke 3D mods floating around that I've installed on this, and alright, let's see how the... Alright, probably reverse... is this gonna do that thing again where, like, the fucking attack buttons just don't work? Lord. Okay, what's supposed to be... Control is supposed to be fire, okay. Why is it keyboard space here? Fucking, I swear to fuck, if I can just choke the fucking life. Okay, we're on level stats. Is there a fucking... If anything, is control in here anywhere? Enter, left bracket, right bracket, A, Z, space and F. So the thing about controls for, like, you know, if you don't have, like, alright, there's, you know, got the pre-mapper Shadow Warrior. That's pretty good. That's useful. I mean, it's useless when the dumb cunt maps it wrong. And maybe I can fiddle with this here. Because the pre-map will only have things that have been added to the pre-map. Now, you can fiddle with this, but you have to leave, like, you have to go edit, you have to go into a fucking other file and shit. Now, you can do things like generic keyboard, and then you've just got basically every option you want on a keyboard that you can, you know... Oh, look at that, actually. Hang on. Why does it say space every time? But yeah, so you got custom keyboard bindings, where if something like this happens, you can just fix it by going, okay, I want, like, you know, keyboard control to be fucking attack. But that also means I have to rebind fucking everything. And I don't want to do that. Oh. How is this the only fucking... Ooh, 3D sprites. Alright, fucking fine. I'll just use, like, the fucking... Alright, so I'm going to try and, like, I need to have my right hand on control here so I can attack. So I'm going to try and one-hand this shit. This is hard, I don't want to do it. Can't open that for some reason. Oh, there's like someone out there. Stop peeking! I can't open the door either. Stop peeking! You know. Can't argue with it too much. Oh, dear God. Autism. Mmm. Weeb. Like treating your game like it's gonna teach you about war. Let's run a simulation. Sure. I don't want to command your legions though. That just seems like an effort. I was hoping it was gonna play itself, you know? Just so I can fucking... And look at that. We can do the usual routine of watching the fucking little blocks move around. Nothing interesting fucking happened whatsoever. Jesus Christ! A real-time strategy game with the following features. I mean, this at least looks like a fucking, you know... Like, the goal is to be, like, fun. And not, like, pretending that you're, like, a little fucking general. I hope all the kids that played that got pushed into empty pools. Eh? My blaster! Fuck me. I just don't want to. I don't want to fucking have to install it. Ah, look, it's fucking, you know, Warcraft with Romans. Roman craft. W is upsetting me. Profoundly. The fuck goddamn MS Paint looking graphics were those? I feel like War Eagles will be in, like, English. Alright, let's see what the fucking controls have to say about this. Alright, that's all keyboard, so let's just say no, we don't have. Okay. Ooh. Yeah, let's stick with... You know, British World War I pirate called Rodney, probably real. Alright, there's no... This is hilarious. Oh, see Daisy. .3D digitized animation. Just that. Regretting getting a fucking sound card for your fucking kid's computer. Oh, Jesus. Oh, double Jesus. Realistic. Gripping. I'm being gripped. Let go of my dick. Yeah, sure. Empire Software presents. Should bring back pith helmets. Yeah, like, Gulf War 1 was kind of, like, a bit of a fuck-ass. You know? It's just... Anglais. Choose a commander from this selection of bannons. That's a Dalek. You can't fool me. Yes. Okay. Did I... Prior to the Iraqi takeover, this was the most populated part of Falaka Island. Day trippers would disembark. Okay. I mean, at least this is like something faintly educational here, I suppose. Good luck. Oops. They got mad at me in army and sent me home. I'm not allowed to army anymore. I mean, you know what? That's actually impressive considering it's 944 kilobytes. Like, think about that, really, you know? When was the last time you downloaded a JPEG that was like fucking, you know, that fucking small? Like, there's a lot here. I mean, it looks like Gulf War, but also the future. There's a laser gun. It says interactive magic, which is interesting. Oh, piss. It's a goddamn... Yeah, I didn't even know there were sequels to Jarhead. Yeah, the idea that Jarhead sequels were like rah fucking shooting action films is really, really, really funny. Isn't the first one like fucking making heroin or something? Like it's just like a really like, hey, this is shitty, and just a lot of the time pointless. I mean, at least this just seems to fucking work, you know? Alright, it's 2019, but this game was made in like the 90s or some shit, so this is like the future. So there'll be like robots and, you know, I don't know. Yeah, stuff like that.
The cost is not what concerns me. I'm perfectly willing to invest a little more in basic research. Oh,
Get him!
God.
That was not fantastic voice acting. Body corporate fees are gonna go up for that fucking...
Harlan, a hard man to catch up with. This is Chairman Grant from the Granite Corporation.
Yes, we've met.
See, like the old stock games, now they're just a sub-game of this much vaster game. Internet. Stephen Lang deserves way more than what he's, you know, really ever been given.
I have reviewed this mission and found the...
This, but for jerking off. Alright. Let's go.
On the way. Copy. Over and out. Roger. On the way. Copy. Over and out. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Copy. Sir? Awaiting orders. On the way. Yes, sir. Roger.
I mean, look, if you like these kinds of things, it does appear to have, like, a lot of stuff going for it, you know? presents well, takes itself seriously, seems to have a lot of like variety. You know, you can do your fucking, you really can run like a fucking military industrial complex. Like that's pretty sweet. Like you got the fucking, you know, you get your stocks in there and everything. You got to profit from your fucking warfare. You know, I bet if you're deep on the spectrum, that's a lot of fun. I, however, don't give a shit. Fuck! Okay, they're not on. I thought they were like, alright, that's like a fucking, that's a gargoyle. I thought they were on like a monster or something. Ah, triple fuck. It's not even one of the goddamn, like, fucking RPG ones. It's literally like a Dungeons and Dragons goddamn. Fuck, I hate USSI. I hope you went broke and goblins escaped in your fucking offices. Fine.
You fucking baby raper!
Ah! At least this one's got aliens in it. Look at those little guys. Oh, on the bottom right's got some posture issues. I don't know much about fucking alien biology, but that can't be good. Ah! War planets. Planets at war. Look, don't play games with me. Jesus, wept. Space Wheel!
Planet Rock. Planet Bone. Planet Ice. For eons, each was a solitary traveler in the void of deep space. It took a dark force to bring these planets together into conflict. Battles erupt as each planet struggles for supremacy in the war against the Dark One. These skirmishes weaken their defenses, allowing the Beast Planet to advance. In its age-old quest to conquer the universe, the Beast Planet will devour its opposition. 4 planets, 4 opponents. The age of chaos is upon us.
Every American documentary in the 90s was basically that. Like, if there's a giant planet-eating planet float, maybe we should focus on that one first. You know, maybe we should get our fucking war planets to fucking deal with that shit. Planet burn. Like, it feels like they just completely outsourced all the other shit to some other company. after they built like a fiddly, you know, fucking RTS game, you know? Yeah, sure. I don't like. Like, I feel like they shouldn't be telling me how to, like, you know, making me select a volume of. Ow. Alright, I've got some kind of frisbee that I launch out of my anus. Alright, what about, let's get one of you. There we go. Don't stand on his fucking frisbee.
Successful.
It's weird, because, like, I had to manually do an awful lot of that, which I thought was, like, not how these things worked, so I don't know. Part of me wants to fucking keep that just because it's so ridiculous. Why does it look like that box has been autographed? I'm gonna keep that. Who fucking cares? Uh, just kiss. The thing that made Jizz Wizard fucking entertainment fucking the Titan / subsidiary they are today. Make another rock and roll racing, you fucking cowards. Six years of past.
The once mighty army of Azeroth lay among the blackened and charred remains of Stormwind Keep. Those that escaped fled across the Great Sea, bringing tales of the suffering they had faced at the hands of the Orcish hordes. Eager to engage in battle once again, the Orcs constructed ships of war to bear them across the Great Sea.
This is not great voiceover work for what I'd have considered the game to be, you know. Even at this point, like, when... No. I don't want to fucking... just control. I never use you. Want to get that checked?
The Horde is preparing to launch an assault against the melee.
Alright, build 4 farms. Build some barracks. Yeah. Alright, who here builds? Okay, I guess. Alright, Zug Zug. Repair. Okay, harvest, stop, attack. Build! There we go. Build farm. Fucking great. Any of these do stuff? What do you do? Alright. I need a mine or some shit, don't I? Do you mine? What do you do? Attack? No. Okay. Let's make you on patrol. And let's not do that. You're probably fine. Okay, that's a pig farm. Okay, is that a mine? What's going on over there? Alright, you. Attack. Aha. Swooboo. Don't just fucking... Alright, look. There's gotta be... a fuck... Like... I just want to go up a little bit so I can... Why are you doing this to me? There we go. Alright. Now we're happy. Zog Zog. Alright, I feel like we need more gold. You know, because if we get all that, we'll get like... Alright, good. They're off there. And then we can, you know, get some more of these buggers. Shit, suck my fucking balls. Do I have... Yeah, there we go. How much do I have to fucking gold to train a fucking peon? I might need 400 or some shit. I mean, the thing about, like, you know, World of Warcraft is it fucking, like, it just works, you know? Like, there's an intuitive quality to it that, like, as we've noticed, some of these other fucking games just don't fucking have. Alright, you, Unga Bunga, make a fucking farm. Okay, how much does... 500. Alright, actually fine. Fucking, let's not do that. Let's get some fucking... We need lumber. Look at that there. Warcraft. You know? Probably the king for a reason. I wonder how big the manual is. Ah! So is this the first one? Is this like, you know, what? Like, is this actually Warcraft 1? I think this is. Ah, look at that. Actual first fucking... Actual Warcraft. You know, it's just like, you know, finding Street Fighter. It's just one of those ones you know, you get so used to, like, oh yeah,
Age of chaos.
it's that guy again.
Battled for dominance. The kingdom of Azeroth was a prosperous one. The humans who
I just don't fucking care. I don't want to hear you talk. You upset me. Modem. Well, we'll do. Fucking. Be the humans this time.
as a test of your
Alright.
the king has appointed my liege.
I don't know. It's not as fun without Ugbug.
Yes. Yes, my lord. Yes, my lord. Yes, my lord.
Man, Warcraft 2 is a step up from this shit. You know? Like,
Yes.
is that mine?
Yes, my lord. Yes.
Good job, champ. You know, I was pretty sure the thing about peasants is you don't have to train them. Well, because this, like, Warcraft 2 is a big step up from Warcraft 1. Like, that's just how it used to be. Like, that's the crazy thing about, like, all this shit. Like, look at that. That's fancy. You know? Like, it used to be, like, a fucking every, like, 2 or 3 years even. You'd get something that was just the fucking, an entire fucking step up, you know? Warcraft 2 I'll keep. Warcraft I don't give enough of a shit about. You know, that's an enthusiast. Like, a year. Like, look at that. It's like, you know, more than twice the fucking size and better by leaps and bounds. And that was a whole fucking rotation of the fucking planet, you know? Around the old fucking sun. And then, boom. Oh, fuck. And again, like, oh yeah, I can play an SSI game, or I can play Warcraft 2 that has, like, fucking fun, you know, and character. Like, you can see how it took off, and especially it's like, oh yeah, you get your lands going, you know, you're playing against another person and not just the fucking computer. Ugh, fucking look at it. Still playing fucking wargame construction set? Piece of shit. Go get fucking Warcraft 2.
You fucking baby raper!
Tanks. Following the tradition of SSI, tremendously successful wargame construction set, this virtual tank heaven allows one or two players to battle it out with authentic tanks like the Whippet, the Tiger, and the M1. Feeling a little creative? No, because that side of your brain doesn't work whatsoever? I don't know, I didn't even start it yet. I have to at least try. That's the burden I've given myself, it's the torture I fucking set out for me. The war section sucks, because it's all these goddamn fucking piss-fart sims that I just don't like. Oh, good. Oh, there we go. That was nice. Every now and then you get a little gift. I mean, at least Warcraft was fun. Well, Warcraft 2. Warcraft was kind of boring. I mean, that's the problem is if you go from Warcraft, you're like, oh, this is kind of fun. But if you hit Warcraft 2 first, then that's a downgrade. You're just like, oh, fucking look at this. It's just sad. Rifles, 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 rifles. Sound! You're still just SSI. You can't make it, you can't zhuzh this up any more than it is. It's my understanding of these things that you probably don't want to be looking down the fucking... You see, that's why. That's why we don't look down the front cannons. Or you hire a fucking urchin child to do that. We're gonna sim some amazing facial hair for this historical period. Okay. Play by email. They're just like little tabletop pieces. I mean, I love that it's just no high resolution back of the box. I am sort of curious as to how, like, I guess it would, like, you know, it's just emailing, like, the fucking, like, that's some lag. Play it by fucking email. Oh, God. Wario? Feels like it's gonna be a puzzle game. Want to play a game of bowl flicky? No? Catch you next time. What time is it? Oh, thank fuck. Worry can be a tomorrow problem. Today has been draining. Warcraft 2, fun. You know, its place in history. The reason there. Wacky wheels. Alright. Wacky fun. Oh man, to go back to the sweet joy of wacky funsters. Back when the games were fun. I feel like the home stretch is going to be a drag. You know. Because what's going to be there? W, X, Y, and Z. I mean, that's a fucking minefield at the best of times. Yeah, like, wacky nerd game mini fucking bullshit, wacky wheels, and then just fucking autism all the way down. And like deep tissue shit too, you know? Oh, War College. It's the kind of shit Zuckerberg would play and think he's a genius for doing it. It's got college in the title. It's gonna be such a bummer. It's gonna be. I just have to fucking mentally prepare. It's not gonna be fun. It's not gonna be like let's have a fun cruise off into the sunset for this fucking stupid series. It's just gonna be like. I suppose Shadow. I forgot Shadow Warrior was there. It's because fucking. I don't know why. Like how the auto mapper has space as shoot and it's not. It's just not in the fucking game. I don't know how you fuck that up. We're not talking about like the fucking minutia of fighting game input layouts, which I can understand can just be a bit fucking, confusing for people who don't play those games. Fine. Me want attack button in my first person shooter. It's not called first person explorer. It's swap between can't fire the fucking kind of a thing. Oh, yeah, no, that's where exams need to go, is largely, either in-class essays or short answer. Pen and paper, baby. Back to getting that whole loop of, like, personal shielding has made lasguns obsolete. Now it's back to fisticuffs. That sucks, Casey. That's very funny though. It just like it's just it's so funny that it's just such a consistent thing, it's like there's just some genetic marker for something that just gives you this fucking proclivity for this bullshit. It's so fascinating. Alright. Well, it's fun to be part of the last functional generation. The one that could actually, like, use computers and troubleshoot some shit. And, handwrite an essay. And let me tell you, I can still do that. My handwriting is not great, because it's been a while. And my memory for how to spell things is now weirdly bound up in my fucking motor functions to do with typing. But I mean, even when I was finishing uni, you still had to, it was like, what's the the history exam was, you're gonna go in, you're gonna bring a fucking pen and some fucking little those whiteout strip things, and you're gonna fucking handwrite it. You're gonna hear some questions, fucking write. 90 minutes to do 2 questions. Off you go, bucko. I just wouldn't even, like, I'd never do it. I just couldn't. Even if I was like, and bear in mind, I did all my fucking education up to and including university before I got the fucking goddamn pills. I did all that just the old-fashioned goddamn ADHD way of doing it at the last minute. I mean, Dana White's a chud piece of shit, but, like, McMahon is a fucking, like, hard-R rapist and had a reign of terror for, like, fucking decades. I mean, I don't think cursive is all that useful. Like, you can print reasonably quickly. Like, just it's like it's like going online and just buying a black belt. Like, yeah, but you can't do the thing. Does that not? Hey, ChatGPT, draw me up a picture of me having a threesome. Oh, look at that. Just the fucking worst. Like, I'd prefer if the robots were fucking sapient and angry. Like, that'd be something. It's not even that. Oh well. Alright. What's tomorrow? Worry. Not thrilled about that, but look, there's just nothing we can do. Is there? Sometimes we just gotta put your head down and fucking barge your way through the wall. And then at least we're close to the fucking end. And then I can just put everything down and walk into the fucking ocean. Just keep swimming. I wonder if I could get accepted by a pack of orca or something. Oh well. New episode of Vampire Clicker went up, so you can go watch that. Be back tomorrow with more of this miserable bullshit. I might get mouthwashing done for the subscriber Saturday this week. I've seen mention of it, but don't know what it's about, so I think going in blind would be fun. And until then, watch my show, or I'll bash your fucking kids.